Hey, yo! What's good? It's been a minute. And it's been a month or two. And you see on my screen, there's Thanos, right? Thanos, the bad boy, right? The big bad. And in my last video, I stated that Thanos has no weakness. Fast forward to a month or two later, Thanos still doesn't have any weaknesses. It's still incredibly strong. It's probably the strongest shell in the game. And a lot of you guys were mad at me for stating what the problem was with the meta. And I talked about the lockjaw, which got OTA'd, so that's pretty good, I guess. That, you know, you can't really necessarily cheap out big, you know, bodies. But now that lockjaw is gone, we have a card a season pass card rather, that just makes it to where you can cheat out bigger cards and have energy. So while they took out lockjaw, they put Hope in, and she just makes Thanos infinitely better. What the fuck? So, where I was still right about Thanos being incredibly strong, and you guys were griping at me about my editing skills. I don't fucking have editing skills. I just hit record and just talk and yap off the top of the head. That's been all of my videos. Now we have Hope Summers to ramp out even more shit. So Lockjaw is a 4 or 5 now, but you can still Zabu, but you know, basically I haven't seen it too much, and people have stated that it's pretty much a dead card. So we'll have to chalk that up as, yeah, man, it's pretty much dead. But we are now in the age of energy ramp, and Thanos is benefiting from Hope Summers for sure. It's a better lockjaw where it doesn't flip through your deck, and you can just play whatever you want and move it out of the way with Time Stone, or play your Time Stone on top of Hope Summers to get even more energy and still be able to do your lockdown, lockout stuff, or Cold Obsidian, and be able to get priority for Alliance, because a lot of Thanos decks have been running Alliance, or make your Scar or your Magneto cheaper. It's just way too good. And again, Thanos has no weaknesses because you're able to cheat out mad energy. Last season we had Corvus Glaive, which was, you know, 3/5, being able to cheat out stuff. Still part of, made Hela even better. Made Hela even better, which I'm not gonna complain about Hela, because I've played Hela but majority of the time I discard Hela, and I'm fucked. Or Corvus Glaive just discards the cards that I don't need discarded. Has royally sucked for me, but it is what it is. That's what you get for trying to playing Hela and trying to pray to the RNGesus, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But Thanos still strong, and I stated that before. Thanos has been strong, and then we're gonna get Mockingbird, which is coming out tomorrow, because I'm gonna be uploading this today on a Monday. Mockingbird is going to come out and be a 5/9, and everybody's talking about putting it inside of a Thanos build. So on top of that, you're going to have Thanos. That was Thanos. You'll have Thanos, Mockingbird, because the stones are not a part of the deck. This is about to be the strongest deck in the game still. It's still going to reign supreme. And like I said, I stated before, I was fucking right about this damn card. Thanos has been a problem. The Thanos Leech thing was a problem. And then they made Leech not on reveal, which pretty much gave it a buff. But I'm not here to bitch about Leech because it is what it is with him. And then they put in a bunch of other cards. Now you can Thanos Lockdown, Thanos Goliath, Thanos blah blah blah. Thanos has been a problem, and it's now in fucking insane with what you can do with a Thanos shell. And on top of Hope Summers, it just makes it even beefier. So a lot of other content creators, like, because I don't want to say names and stuff like that, because it's not me talking shit on like the creators themselves. It's just that whenever I watch, because I'm a fan, I watch other people create content on Marvel Snap because I dig them, you know what I'm saying? So for example, like KM Best has made numerous amounts of Thanos decks that he's covered. He's also made numerous amounts of Loki decks, and it feels like a lot of other content creators have been doing the same thing, that are either starting out or, you know, have been playing it. They all have made content based on Thanos and, you know, Hela or Loki, and those have been like the three predominantly super strong decks that are currently right now in the game. And the meta is stale. It's been stale, so I'm really hoping that this patch is going to do something completely different for this game, so it doesn't feel as incredibly stale as it's been for the last, I can't even tell you. Like I said, I didn't make a video for a month or two because I felt like the meta has been stale, and I've been playing other different games like Tekken, like my main game. But from time to time, I come back to Marvel Snap because basically your boy put in a lot of money in it, and if I could sell it, if I could sell my account, I fucking would. I just got to like 15K, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely would like to eventually, you know, figure out what the fuck Marvel Snap is doing and jump shit before they kind of fuck it up. But this patch, if they make this patch better, I'll shut the fuck up and I'll give the patch praise. But a lot of the OTAs, like they changed Adam Warlock, which what was the point of changing Adam Warlock to a fucking 5 costing card when you could play any other card in the 5 range that's going to be better than Adam Warlock? Like, what's even the point of playing Adam Warlock out of 5? 5/4. Darkhawk is a 5/4, right? With better stats for cards in the game, and with more disruption. I know card draw is important, but card draw on 5 for what? You can just play Darkhawk. You know, it should still be 4, but that's a whole different thing. So that's what I'm saying about like the OTA. The OTA did some like really strange changes to cards that didn't necessarily need to be changed per se. But I don't know, maybe Darkhawk needed a change because people were playing a lot of Zabu and Darkhawk and being able to copy it with Mystique on the last turn type shit. And I don't know, maybe that was a big problem, even though Blob is still Blob, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm not complaining about. I think the change to Blob was necessary. It was necessary, and it's not bad. So this is not me bitching about it, but it's just like the Thanos Blob thing was the fucking problem. Still technically could be, in a sense, but if you can cap out Blob, then it's not necessarily all that bad. Because it caps out at 15, right? I'm pretty sure it's 15. I don't know. I want to be able to say that the changes are going to be good, but we're in a state where a lot of the new cards for this season are going to be broke as fuck. War Machine is going to be broke as fuck whenever that card comes out. I have no idea why he has the ability to give other cards Jeff's ability to where they can. So Professor X is going to be phased out. Storm is phased out. So Lockdown is shit if War Machine is able to come out. It's a 4 cost, so that makes Zabu. It's gonna, like, Zabu's still fucking incredibly strong with War Machine. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. Maybe we'll see a change to Zabu. Maybe instead of a 2 cost, and I feel like even if they made it 3 costs, like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of sucks. But Zabu, will we see a change to Zabu in this patch? Which I'm kind of worried about. Look at that variant though, sick, right? But I'm yapping. I'm just worried about the patch, and I also wanted to say that I was just right about Thanos still being strong, still being pretty much practically in tier 0, and we saw the demonstration of that when it came to the Johnson Cup, and we saw that with the recent Snap championships that happened, because majority of the decks were all Thanos. At some fucking point, we gotta break away from the staleness, and I hope the people at Second Dinner can fucking figure it out and recognize that this game has been really stale, and releasing broken fucking cards like Mockingbird and War Machine. But Cannonball is going to be the next card, right? So wait, hold on. So Mockingbird, I think Cannonball is coming out the week after, and then War Machine. I know people are saying that they're going to skip Cannonball. So we'll see. I don't really have words necessarily for that. I think it'd be pretty decent. I think it's going to be a decent card, 5/8 stat line. But you know, I don't know. I can't put a prediction on Cannonball, but I know that everybody else is going to be waiting for War Machine, and everybody's just going to go out and get War Machine. I think people can eventually skip on Mockingbird, but I think Mockingbird with a 5/9 stat line is way too strong. Is strong as fuck, and it can be extremely cheap because of tokens. So like Mysterios, and Broods, a lot of any other token-based type of Squirrel World and stuff like that. So I think other people are going to start building decks around that. I think that'll fit more with Mockingbird, but Mockingbird with Thanos is another thing that they wanted, that a lot of other players have been talking about, and that's just another thing that's going to boost Thanos to an even better card. And it's already insane with the Black Swans to discount your cards, even like, you know, Coal Obsidian, having one cost being played there makes it incredibly strong. There's just a lot of other shit about Thanos that's gonna be a problem. So I think with the card, like with Thanos being as strong as it is, the cards that are basically based around Thanos, like Magneto, you know what I'm saying? We might see a change to Magneto. I think we'll probably see a change to Magneto instead of being a 6'12", even though that's a strong stat line. Might be a 6'10" or a 6'11". I think they'll knock it down to that, to a 6'10" or a 6'10" or a 6'11". Well, other cards that are based, they're not going to change Hope Summers. I don't think they'll make any changes to Hope. But damn, man, it's way too strong. So maybe we'll see something to Thanos. Maybe we won't. But just to let you all know, I spent almost 20 minutes just to say that in my last video, I talked about Thanos and how the meta was boring. And now fast forward a month later and been playing it, just trying to figure out like other better decks to use. It's still stale. Though I'll give props. It's not all negative. I'll give props to what they did with this card with Pixie. I think Pixie's actually pretty damn fun and chaotic and a kind of a breath of fresh air for the card. It's still reduces, like, it shuffles the costs of the cards, so it just makes everything, I mean, even more random, but it's still a refreshing take, a newer ability, and kind of an archetype. And a lot of other people are still trying to figure out what to place Pixie in and what she can do. I personally, you know, if you want to have fun and try something different, then Pixie is also, like, it's a pretty cool card to mess around with. And I've done some climbing with her and placed her in other types of decks. Sometimes she royally fucks you, sometimes she doesn't. But when you're fucked, you're fucked. When it's good, it's so good. But yeah, if you guys didn't get Pixie, this is your last chance if you see this video. But damn, this patch has to fucking, something's gotta really truly shake up this game, because it's not necessarily a chore to play, but it's just something needs to happen with the cards. Something needs to happen with the monetization, because, like, this is crazy. I know that people have been talking about this. $100 bundle, which I can just, like, Tekken is not even $100. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, something needs to change. We need better tokens. That's pretty dope. I didn't know that was ultimate. We need better token acquisition, because at the point I don't even want to get anything off the spotlight catches, because I'm gonna get either a gold ticket, I'm gonna get 100 tokens, even though shit is still, there's still Series 5 cards that are fucking 6K. It's gonna take me damn near if I don't buy any of the bundles with tokens in it, forever to even get. So I don't have Grandmaster, I don't have Hercules, I still don't have any of the cards, and I'm just really worried about what the fuck to spend it on. I'm pretty sure I'm for the tokens, I'm pretty much gonna buy fucking War Machine, just so I don't have to waste spotlight keys to not get the card that I want, to get a variant of a card that I don't play with. So all I want for second dinner is to change the monetization to at least, I know they're doing like the gold thing and doing the gold bundle stuff, but the monetization has been a problem. I want to be able to get more fucking tickets. I want to be able to get gold and the gold matter, but tokens, since they did it, it's been miserable to acquire. I missed the 100 or the 600 tokens, so I'm able to, you know, instead of getting spotlight keys and stuff like that, I can just flat out use my tokens to get the card that I want without having to get utter trash in regards to, you know, the gambling of trying to get a new card with the spotlight keys. But that's it. I yapped long enough. Maybe I'll put in some timestamps and stuff like that. Maybe I'll edit this out a little bit. Get this down. I just want the patch to be good. That's all I want. Just please, Second Dinner, make this patch good, because if this patch is bad, it's going to turn a lot of people off. And I don't know. That's ultimately up to y'all. I've been Roku. You can like to subscribe. I don't know what I'm doing as far as like with this channel. I've been playing a little bit too much like Tekken and different other games. But I still come back a little bit to Marvel Snap. And like, I really want this game to succeed. I've always been mixed about this game, where sometimes like I'll bitch about some of the bullshit that's in this game and the things that they can fix. Sometimes I give it praise. Sometimes I like showing off a deck that I like to do deck highlights, but I haven't done a deck highlight in forever, because when I look at other deck highlights, I've been just seeing everybody else do relatively the same Thanos Hela builds, and it's just been mad stale as far as like content creation has gone. Hopefully I'll do something cool, or I'll rather show some other cool decks. So after this patch, I'll try to do a post-patch deck builds and stuff like that, and maybe have some gameplay, or just like to have a conversation about it. But I just wanted to do something different, man. Not different, but I wanted to be able to fucking talk about this and get this off of my chest, because I've been saying this on my community notes. I've been saying this a lot about just the game in general, dude. Like, something has to change, and I was fucking right about Thanos, bar none. I was right about it. Everybody that was fucking bitching about me not liking the state of the meta and stuff like that, suck my dick. I was fucking right. Peace.